Hello, and thank you for your interest in ICPipeline. Today we're going to demonstrate the Replicator. The Replicator is a new feature that we have added to our platform for the SuperNova hackathon. We're very excited to be a recipient of the Dfinity grant for developers. We've actually received 2 so far and have come a long way in the development of our ICPipeline framework, which is a CI/CD construct for the internet computer. When you come to our DApp canister, you're going to be able to authenticate with your internet identity, and you'll be brought in. If you don't already have an account, one will automatically be created for you. And as you can see here, we're looking at one replicator that was created before I started this video. It does take a little bit of time to actually generate a new replica endpoint, a matter of 2 to 4 minutes. So we went ahead and did that ahead of time before recording this video. But once inside, you can have a number of replicas, each one representing an environment that you might want to launch an application or a branch from your application. You'll have access to logs and the jobs that administer your different environments. And as you can see here, I've gone ahead and kicked off a new deployment. And as that deployment is taking place, you can still surf around inside of the administration interface and look at previous deployments. Each deployment will keep track of the canisters that were launched, give you access to the logs that are available or created during that deployment. And you can always go back and check on the status of your current deployment if you just kicked one off like I did. Each replica has multiple access points. One is the bash or shell prompt accessible from a browser, but this is in essence an Ubuntu replica that is running a full Ubuntu operating system that you can use your normal Unix administration commands just at a click. I've already authenticated each one of these. They each have a passcode and are publicly available on the internet. This is the front end of a very simple application. We took from the Hello application and just added our logo and stuff for reference. We've also included the Internet Identity Development Canister. Currently the settings are set so that the CAPTCHA interface is simplistic, as you can see with the letter A, for keeping development simple, but it is running inside of the same internet computer replica that your application is deployed to, so that you can use it for development and for testing purposes. Note too that this is also publicly accessible behind a passcode, and you can create identities and set your team up for testing as you move forward. Additionally, you have direct access to the ICX proxy, which is the equivalent of the border gateway into the internet computer and the public mainnet, but each replica has one, and with it you can access the Candid UI interface for your data canisters. As you can see here, it's again the simple hello with the greet interface. And but any Candid interface would work. And again, each application, or excuse me, each deployment, all the logs and the canister IDs of the individual canisters that are deployed are all available to you at a click. And at any point in time, you can go and check out your GitHub endpoint that was actually deployed. Easily configurable, one GitHub project per replica at this point, and you can include your token. So if the repository is private, you can go ahead and still use the replicators. And all you have to do in order for your team to access these is to share the same URL and username and password. I hope this has been a good demonstration for you to understand what we've built, and thank you very much, and I look forward to talking to you more about ICPipeline.